Hey boos, I wanted to go ahead and post a tutorial for the manicure that I recently posted a picture of. As you all know, I started off with Sensationail. That's my first ever gel polish that I chose to use, and I've kind of, come and gone from it as they've come out with various lines. Some colors I've cared for and some I have not. The two that I actually enjoyed the most recently in their most recent line was Teenie Bikini and Beat the Heat. Both of them were very unique colors in my opinion, and I had to do a design with them. They were very, very summery colors. So I went ahead and did a manicure, and I came up with this gradient design. And since you all said that you enjoyed it, I wanted to go ahead and do a tutorial for you. Thanks to Sensationail for showing me love on this manicure, and I want to just go ahead and show you all how to recreate this as well, or to pick your own color combination to recreate this manicure. I chose to use them as accent nails. You could choose to do all of your nails, or you could choose to play around with which nails you choose to put the gradient effect on. But I really enjoyed doing this look, and I'm glad that you all liked it. If you're interested in seeing how I achieved this gradient gel nail look, stay tuned. I'm going to be demonstrating this manicure today on this nail tip. Obviously my nails are done in the design, and with gel manicures you cannot take the polish off, so that's what I will be using today. All you need is a makeup sponge. I get the cheapest of the cheap because once you use this sponge you won't be able to reuse it. Of course you would need the Sensationail lamp or whatever curing lamp you are using. This is my lamp of preference, and you will need at least a small amount of paper towel or a lint-free wipe, as well as alcohol, and I prefer the highest percentage that you can get. If you can get even higher than 91, that would be great, or you can just use the cleansing solution that comes in the original Sensationail kit. So let's go ahead and jump right in. You would want to go ahead and put down your first layer of the Sensationail base coat. Now that I have the base coat on this nail, I am going to go ahead and start the gradient look. You can choose any color combination, or you can reverse the direction of this. It's all in how you layer the colors onto the sponge. I'm actually going to have this one start at the tip of the nail here as pink, and then fade it down to yellow. So you get your makeup sponge, very affordable product, and then you layer your Teenie Bikini, and I do a couple of coats of that. I wanted a very bright orange color in the middle, so I did add an orange color, and I will indicate that product down in the information bar. But you can use any orange. Sensationail also has an orange color that would also be an option. And then you put the yellow down. I always make sure that I overlap my colors because it makes for a nicer gradient effect. Then you just take this and dab it onto the nail, going straight across. Once you have a sheer coating, because I know a lot of people try it the first time and then they just do what they would do with normal polish, which is to dab back over it again. What I do is I flash set it, and I just cure it for about 15 seconds. That's just going to start to set the polish, but not cure it completely. Now that I have set the polish, however, it's not completely set, so you still want to be careful with this nail, I would go back with the same colors that I was using before, still overlapping them onto the sponge. And then you just dab another coat onto the nail. And as you can see, the color is starting to build up to become more vibrant. Cure again for 15 seconds. Once you have cured the nail, you then want to just again start to build up polish. This is a much longer nail. I cut my nails down because they were getting too long. However, the longer your nail, the more color you can choose, or the wider you can make the gradient. For instance, with this nail, if it were me, I would actually add a pretty purple there to the top. Sensationail does not have a purple in their summer line, but if you have a bright purple that you would like to use, certainly go ahead and add that, but you can make this gradient however you would like. So I would actually do one more coat so that it can be as opaque as I would like it to be. Now that I have done my final coat of the gradient look, I am going to go ahead and cure the polish for a full 1 minute, the same as you would a normal coat of gel polish. Now that you have cured the nail for a full 1 minute, go ahead and apply your top coat. This will help to smooth out the gradient and really blend all of the colors together. And it will also make the gradient look smoother. So it just smooths the entire design all the way out. You're going to, of course, cure this as normal for 30 seconds. Now, take a piece of paper towel or a lint-free wipe, as well as some high percentage alcohol, or you can use the cleansing solution that comes in the Sensationail kit and wipe off the sticky residue on the nail, and your gradient look is complete. A couple of tips for doing this manicure is just making sure that you, of course, do those flash cures in between. I know I had some people on the picture comment that they've tried it with gel and that it didn't work out. It's likely because you did not do the flash cure to set the polish and make sure that it's not moving around. With gel polish, if it's not cured, it's still going to be sticky, so it will move around on you and you won't get as clean of a look as I have here. I completed this manicure using one tip, but you would, of course, be doing all 4 of your fingers at once, and then, of course, doing your thumbs at the end. Another tip is to make sure that you use tape. I just use Scotch tape, and tape around the exterior of your nail, getting as close to the cuticle as you can, and taking an additional piece of tape and taping it around the base of your nail. Making sure not to touch the cuticle, but leaving as little skin open as possible. When you are doing a gradient design, it can get pretty messy. So you want to make sure you don't get that gel onto your cuticle before you cure. If you choose not to use tape, make sure you use alcohol to remove any gel that is on the cuticle or skin before curing. As you know, with gel polish, once it cures, it is set, and it will be difficult to remove. So you want to make sure that you avoid that before setting your gradient look. So I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any other questions, definitely comment down below. Take care.